Up next on the Tesla Plaid channel. Bradenton Motorsports Park, July 13th, 2023. Thursday night test and tune. Got some interesting cars out here. We're about to line up next to a twin turbo Mustang. Looks like it's time to run already. This 5-liter Mustang's got twin 67mm turbos and traps in the 140s. All right, this 5-liter Mustang's got twin turbos on it, and he tells me he traps in the 140s. He just turned the boost way up from 6 pounds to about 12, he tells me. We're the first cars down after the reprep, so we should have good traction on this pass. And we're going to get pretty deep into launch control. Approach rate. Oh shoot, I said I'd give him a hit. That's not the way you do it. We're gonna have to rerun that pass. Yeah, that was totally messed up. I owe Jay an apology. I owe you an apology. I got stuck looking at that light, and right as I hit it, I remembered, oh shit, I'm giving him the hit. So I held up.
We put in a little too much in the first gear, so we're gonna try to back it down and hopefully we can get another one.
What was your trap speed?
I didn't run it all the way out, but for now, 121.
Well, I'll let you guys tweak it if you want to try it again. But I apologize for that launch.
No, you're fine.
Okay. So if you agree to give someone the hit, it's really bad sportsmanship to launch off the tree. We'll try that again a little later. And looked like he didn't have things quite sorted out with his tune anyway. So no loss there. And our pass was a throwaway since we were in and out of the throttle all down the track. Just out of curiosity, looking at this ticket, we ran 11.7 at 144.6 miles an hour. We'll go for real next time. Nice thing about giving someone the hit is even if you sit there for 2, 3, 4 seconds, you still get a real ET in mile an hour out of it. This ticket's a throwaway, of course. The unfortunate thing there is the prep looked like it was outstanding. We were the first cars right after they sprayed it. And that should probably show on our 60-foot. No, we were out of it before the 60-foot 162. Hopefully we'll have prep that good for the next one. This wasn't very well planned, but this no-time G-body next to us is about to go down with an empty lane next to it. We don't know what to expect, but it's got all the parts to go fast. This is barely 8 or 10 minutes since we made our last run, but prep should still be good. However, we don't have time to switch our cameras over to the other side. Some no-time guys don't like a Tesla going down next to them because it kind of reveals their time. If he runs right alongside me, people will know he ran like a 920. But I asked him about it ahead of time. He said he was cool. And if he's good with it, then we'll do it. Whole prep is solid. Oh yeah. This car looks serious. I'm liking the way the prep feels. Still plenty of glue out here. There aren't that many street cars out here tonight, maybe 18 or 20. And it looks like most of them followed the groove, so we We've still got some glue outside the groove. Really don't know anything about this car we're racing. If he's an 8th mile racer, he might shut down at half track. We'll see. All right, Pro Tree coming. Ready? He's got some power, but... Might have just been testing a 60 foot or something else, but hey, we're gonna get a real ticket now, which we didn't get on our first pass, and I'd say that's a 920. Launch felt good, didn't hear the tires chirping at all. Conditions are good, we don't have a headwind. Might even be a 919 since we launched at 91% battery state of charge. How'd we do?
There you go.
Thank you. What did I just say? Might even be a 919. How about a 918.9? It's about as close as you get to a 919 right there. And a little faster at 150.08. Don't think the track's going to complain, especially because our numbers were not up on the board since we were running against a no-time car. So it was a solid second pass. Kind of makes me wonder if we would have went for that full pass on our first run, if we could have bested this 918, considering we had 3% more state of charge on that first pass. But we'll never know. Sometimes the second or third pass is faster, because everything gets a little bit warmer. Fun pass. We got a twin turbo Mustang here, 4.6 with a couple 70mm turbos on it. Over 160 miles an hour and only running a low 10. So he was babying it out of the hole. Odds the car should be running 8, that kind of trap speed. This 5-liter Mustang's got twin turbos, 67mm each. He tells me they've swapped in a automatic transmission from a GT500, and we agreed to give it the hit. So we're really gonna have to be on our reaction to his move if we're gonna be able to catch him before the finish line. All right, we're gonna run the twin turbo 5.0 Mustang again. We're gonna give him the actual move this time, let him get out of the hole before we chase him down. He's been tuning all night. He's hoping to trap in the 140s, in which case it'll be somewhat tough to catch him. All right, we've been sitting here for like 20 minutes while they re-prep the left lane. That first car down, that Pro Mod, laid down some antifreeze. So they completely re-prepped it with glue. First they had to lay down rice, sweep it and drag it, and then they put down the glue, but should be good in that lane. Safety first. All right, we're drag strip mode, peak performance ready, still at 87%. If we can 60 foot like 145 or better, then this should be a good pass. And he's just about up. We're gonna let him move, so we're only reacting to him. We're not paying any attention to the tree. We're all set, launch control. There he goes. Yeah, we got him by the 8th mile here. We thought we could comfortably give him the move. I didn't think we'd catch him by the 8th mile, but I don't think he launched as hard as he had hoped. But we gave him a legit move. There you go. Thank you. 921, 149.45. Let's talk to Jay about that pass. Thanks for the run, man. What was your trap speed on that one?
It dropped 130.
134?
We're in a 10.2.
All right, 10.2.
It's, I'll explain to you in a minute. It's just...
Yeah, I'll catch up to you over where you're parked.
Close about 10 minutes. So your lane close at 10:30. For about 10 minutes. So your lane close. 992, 137.
Are you okay if I go down with you? All right, we're cheating here a little bit. We just made that pass. We came straight around. And while they're running the motorcycles, I got lined up with this Mustang here. This twin turbo Mustang here, this white one, has been trapping in the 160s all night. Now, I'm not gonna have anything for him if he gets a decent launch, but I asked him if it's all right to line up with him. He said, all right. And we came straight around. We couldn't move our cameras. He turned that thing up. Let's see if he traps 170. My only chance is to get out on him. Okay, he's coming up. And I want to get properly staged here. I know he's going to need to build boost and all that. And I don't want launch control to time out. So, we'll start it. What's going on here? Oh shoot, did I take it out of drag strip mode? I did. Drag strip mode, quickly. Now, come on, car. Had a horrible launch, now, come on, car. Launch, but he's not going to catch me. I feel like he's in my blind spot. He is my blind spot. Looks like he's got the chute open too. I was hoping he would get out of my blind spot. But he didn't. He stayed in my blind spot the whole time. Come on, dude. All right. Well, it worked out. We got the wind light, even though our launch was totally hosed because we weren't in drag strip mode. I had taken it out of drag strip mode as soon as I got the time slip last time. Thank you. Thank you. All right, what do we get? Hey, 948, that's not too bad, considering how bad that launch was. 167, 60 foot. Man, if only I had an extra 2-3 seconds there once I figured out I wasn't in drag strip mode. But hey, it worked out, and we still crossed the finish line 0.4 of a second ahead of that fast Mustang, but it worked out. How's it going, guys?
Good race.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks for the run, man.
Of course.
So, you trapped 130 something, you said?
134.
134. At a 10.2 pass. And did it, the log tell you how many PSI?
Still making 5 to 6 pounds. It's just I cut a better 60 foot this time. I did a 153. All right. Before I was doing like a 160. Oh no, 170s, 170s.
Yeah. And do you get through just 3 gears on the quarter, or do you get into fourth?
Okay, if the boost was turned up a lot more, then I'd be able to make it into fourth. Okay. But as third tops out at about 138 miles an hour. Okay. Revving out to 8,000. Yeah. And I can only make it to about 7,500 in third gear. Yeah. So it's still short.
But on that pass, you were still third gear. Mm-hmm. It seemed like maybe it was on the 1-2 shift that I maybe caught and passed you.
No, when that 1-2 shift, you're gone.
Yeah.
Once, because
not shifting helps in my car, but yeah.
Boost wasn't kicking in until like second gear.
No, it was all the way down to the end. It was like 1,000 foot. It's when it shows that it made a blip of boost. Yeah. It made like 7 pounds or 8 pounds at the 1,000 foot.
Well, a 153 60 foot ain't bad.
It's pretty good.
I'm happy with that.
It should be doing 140 though, so you have to work on that a little bit. But
yeah, I think I did a 146 on that one. Yeah. But not so much in the second one. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I cheated after we ran. I came around and I ran that white turbo Mustang.
Oh,
the one that's trapping in the 160s. Yeah. because I knew he was going to be like right near the front of the line right about that time. So you went past, and then he was there solo, so I just jumped in. I thought maybe the track staff was going to, you know, cut me off because they don't like it when you run this lane and then jump to that lane. But just go ahead. So that was fun. He ran an 870 at 164.
Damn. What was it like when he was going by?
He never went by.
Really?
He never went by. He had like 1 second reaction time.
Oh, okay.
And my reaction and my launch were all jacked up because after you and I raced and I was coming around, I took it out of drag strip mode because it's just what I always do, because you don't normally race back to back. And it wasn't until I got to the tree and I'm trying to like do the pedal sequence and it wouldn't go because I wasn't in the right mode, and I was like, ah. So I had a poor launch. I ran a 940 something on that pass, but it was a 941 at 147 maybe.
Your best pass is a 9.1, correct? You said
tonight it was a 918. I ran a 918 tonight at 150, but my best ever was 915 at 152.
Oh, so you're
best ever.
And full interior and everything?
No.
No?
Everything's out of the back. Yeah. You guys haven't seen that? Yeah, I'll show you that real quick. But yeah, so you'll get faster. But really, that guy's build isn't all that different. I mean, twin turbos, similar turbo size. He's 4.6. I'm talking about the white one back there in the corner.
No, that one he probably got.
But he's got a whole freaking team over there. Yeah. But you know, I'll tell you more about that in a minute. But if you guys want to see the back, I've also taken everything out of the front of the car.
Oh, really?
The front area is all cleared out as well.
This is gutted.
Yeah. So about 170 pounds out.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah.
What do these things weigh?
4775 stock, and I've taken it down to about 4600 with no driver.
Yeah.
And of course, there's no like fluids. It's not like, you know, with a full tank of gas or whatever, right? But so 4600 right as it sits, and I'm about 200. But yeah, it took it from running the high 920s to down to a 915.
Wow.
So a little bit more in a tenth.
Good.
You ever thought about lightweight wheels too?
Yeah, I've played with other wheels and other tires, but I'm getting consistent results out of this setup right here. Wow. I've got a set of Martian wheels, 20s, with a set of Nittos on them, but the rubber's heavier, and they're a little more consistent on the 60 foot, but they always cost me on trap speed. These summer radials, these Pirellis, as long as the prep is good and I find a good line, I don't know if you guys sometimes notice I go through, I come back because I'm trying to get more glue in my tires, but if I can get good prep, good glue, they hook up and the car won't cut the power at all. You know what I mean? My best run, my 915, was on these wheels, not on the Nittos. These stock wheels. Yeah, Pirelli. Can you believe it? Crazy. So, anyway.
This is really cool. Oh, this is awesome.
Have fun with it. I hope you guys are faster next time I see you. And
fingers crossed.
You have your tune all set. We'll do it again. If you're like above 950, I'll let you have the hit again. And if you get under 950, we'll go off the tree.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, good times, man. A lot of fun.
Thanks so much. Thank you.
We'll do it again.
Yes, sir.
That was a fun night of racing tonight. That white Mustang can really fly. I didn't realize he ran an 870 until I looked at the Bradenton Motorsports app, where you can see all the time slips of all the cars, at least the ones that aren't running no time. If they're running no time, then they don't put their slips on the app at all, nor the car that they ran against. So I can't pull the slip for that G-body that I ran against. I can't even pull my own slip, but that's just the way the app works. But some good races tonight. I especially enjoyed those last couple. And quarter mile is a completely different animal than eighth mile. When you're getting up to those speeds and having to deal with the length of the runoff and get on the brakes. I tell you, these stock Tesla brakes, yeah, I'll make 2 runs in an hour, but I won't make 3/4 mile runs all in the same hour. That's just pushing my luck. Your mileage may vary. Temperature and conditions obviously are other factors. Also didn't realize they had such a big team working on that car, like 8-9 guys all working on tuning that white twin turbo Mustang, whereas the black turbo Mustang was just the 2 dudes, Mike and Jay. Good times. We'll see you next time right here on the Tesla Plaid channel.